Hi everybody. I just thought I would get on here tonight for a little chat. Yeah, as you all know, I'm having surgery on Friday, as most of you know. I'm having surgery on Friday, so this is going to be talking about it and about my stress test that I had yesterday and today. So if you're not interested in that, you're excused. Doesn't bother me a bit. But you know, I'm doing this more for me. All right. Something's not right here. I'm doing this more for me than anybody else because I want to talk about it. First of all, I just felt like doing my face today, so I just got done putting my makeup on. I'll tell you what I've got on, okay? First of all, I'm wearing my Too Faced Natural eyes, and I am wearing this one and this one, kind of gold color. And I am also wearing my brand new that I just got in my e.l.f. Beauty Bundle, the brown liquid liner, and I love it. I love it. Also on my eyes, I am wearing, this stuff bothers my eyes a little bit because it's really wet, but I'm gonna try it anyway. It's the Physicians Formula Organic Wear. I don't know what else it is. Wearing my normal clean color American Icon eyebrow stuff. I am wearing Ready Set Gorgeous concealer and setting powder, or it's like foundation, but I use it as setting powder. Under all that, I am wearing my e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20, and that is in color, I'm thinking it's fair. There's not a whole lot in here, by the way. Blush, I'm wearing CoverGirl Clean Glow. It's color 100. Blusher, and I guess it does just say blusher. And it's in another, and that's the color it is. And for lipstick, I am wearing e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick, which I don't feel it's moisturizing at all. I think it's actually kind of dry on my lips. I love, love, love. I'm just kind of in the shadows, aren't I? I love the colors. The color is Rosy Go Round. And it is this color. It's a lovely deep red, or kind of almost like a fuchsia. And so I love the color. It's just that I don't know. It's just kind of it doesn't feel moisturizing whatsoever to me. Anyway, for the reason I'm here, I thought I would talk about the stress test that I had yesterday. I'd never had one before because of my severe hip pain and what do you call it? Oh my God. Anyway, because of my leg pain, he wanted to do the laying down test instead of doing the treadmill. So I'll tell you what all happened. I'm going to read this, so because I wrote it all down. So excuse me. When I got there, I went to the front desk first of all and checked in. They gave me a piece of paper that says, okay, go to cardiology and then go to nuclear sorry, I have an itch. To nuclear. Well, the instructions that I got at home said, go to nuclear, then go to cardiology, then go back to nuclear. Well, so we finally got that straightened out. Because it was a laying down test, and I'm just over the weight limit for the stuff that I was supposed to get. They would have given me too much if it would have been one day, so I had to do it in 2 days. Anyway, that made me feel good. But the instructions read like you're going to do it in one day. So that's the whole reason for that. So I did go to cardiology right away. They took my blood pressure a few times. It was pretty good. It was like 122/62 consistently before the test. 160/20, something like that. It used to be, when I was younger, it used to be 100/60 all the time. That was my normal. And now it's gone up a little bit with age and weight and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, they did my IV, which the girl that did my IV did a very good job. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm quite swollen here today. You can kind of see it a little bit, I think. There's where the IV went in. And the IV, really, you know, I hate IVs. They hurt. And this one here was probably one of the least painful ones I've ever gotten. So she was very good. They hooked me up to the heart monitors, put all kinds of wires all over me. Then the doctor, after a while, the doctor came in. He's there for the whole thing. And he is such a sweet man. I just love my doctor to death, and he's close to retirement. So I'm hating that. Anyway, they injected the medication then. And he told me, he says, in a couple of minutes, you're going to start feeling pretty lousy. And when it hit me like a freight train. It was like my heart was going to jump out of my chest. And my head felt like it was about ready to explode. I am not kidding you. My head was the worst part of the whole thing. There was so much pressure buildup in my head that, oh my God, it actually hurt. The heart was very uncomfortable, but it wasn't too bad. It only lasted about 5 minutes. And then he says, 20 seconds, it'll be done once they take the medication out. And he was right. And then when they flushed the medication back through, then I felt it again for a couple of seconds. But it was very uncomfortable. But, you know, it's something that I felt I needed to do. That I've been having pretty bad shoulder pain, and it sometimes goes down my arm. So doctor was a little worried. He says, we're gonna do a stress test. We're gonna check it out. So he thought the stress test part looked really good. That's what he said anyway while he was there. He was in and out. So then I went down to nuclear medicine, which is x-ray. And you lay on this table, and because of my leg, she kind of put a big old pad underneath my legs, my thighs. And then this arm, I tell you, I'm falling apart. This arm, I'm thinking I've got some rotator cuff issues going on, because when you're laying on the table, you have to lay with your arms up like this. Well, I can't. Like right there, that really hurts me bad. So, so she put a pillow or a pad underneath this shoulder, and it felt great. So, because I had to lay there for 15 minutes completely still, while this great big huge thing, it's almost like an MRI, but it's not. It goes all the way around you, just circles. It's a great big round thing, you know, kind of a tubular thing that you're laying in, and it just circles you. And it takes all these different photos of your heart. So I did that last night, and then I went back this morning. Take that back. You know, I couldn't eat or drink anything yesterday before my deal. I couldn't drink caffeine for 24 hours before, because they said that counteracts the stress test. The medication will absolutely not work if you have caffeine. And I did have a sip of Coke, but only a sip. So, and it worked fine, I guess. So anyway, I went back this morning. Didn't eat or drink anything. I went back at 11, and she injected something in. I kept my IV in overnight, and she injected something in there. It was like a contrast, I believe. It was just a little bit of a thing, and then she flushed it, and then she took my IV out right away. Then I had to go back, and I had to wait 10 minutes. Then I had to go back and lay on the table for 15 minutes again. So, and that was that. So we were done. So I have no clue what the diagnosis is. I'm going to have an MRI next for my leg, for my sciatica. That's what I was trying to think of earlier, and just went phew out of my head. Phew. That happens to me a lot. So anyway, I thought I would tell you kind of a little bit about my surgery on Friday. If you're bored already, you're going to be a lot more bored, believe me. Anyway, I printed out my chart. This is my actual chart from my doctor's office, my ophthalmologist. My actual chart. Isn't that cool? I love that. It tells you everything that you talked about. It gives you the doctor's notes, everything. I love that. And I'm going to love it that when I get these after the surgery too, to hear how things went and stuff. But the first page is just my basic who I am and where I live and all that kind of stuff. It's got my my allergies, which I'm allergic to all the good stuff: codeine, hydrocodone, morphine, and then I'm allergic to nickel, so I can't wear a lot of jewelry. The second page tells about my medication, my medications, and I'm not on too many medications. I take 3 pills a day and 2 separate drops in my eyes. And it says I have alternating estropia, which is worsening, hypermetropia of the left eye, which is stable, and I have glaucoma. And then it tells me the care plan, and that's the doctor's notes. And I copied some stuff down so I can tell you what it means. What he wrote: the patient has significant non-accommodative. I'm really terrible at pronunciation, so I'm sorry about that. The patient has significant non-accommodative component alternating estropia, divergence insufficiency at this time despite full correction and glasses. Now I'm going to read that part to you. The estropia is a form of strabismus or squint, in which one or both eyes turn inward, and they when I'm really tired, or I have a couple drinks, my eyes cross. When I'm really tired, I see a lot of double vision. That's the thing. The condition can be constantly present or occur intermittently, which mine is. It's also called sometimes lazy eye, is what it's called. Amblyopia I also have, and that is a reduction in vision in one or both eyes that is not a result of any pathological lesion of the visual pathway. Okay, I'm going to spare you. I made notes on all this stuff. I'm going to spare you. It's a lot of medical jargon. What it is my eye, my left eye mainly, I guess. I always thought it was both eyes, but my left eye, they cross when I'm really tired. Like I said, I get double vision, like when I'm watching TV or whatever. I have a lot of prism in my eyes, in my glasses. That kind of brings my eyes together. In other words, my eyes do not work together like they're supposed to. One will go this way, one will go this way, I don't know. But they work independently. They don't work together. And that's what he's going to try to fix. By moving, I don't know if he's going to remove my eye or just move it or what. But the muscle, what's it called? Medial rectus muscle is what it's called. And that is attached to my eyeball from behind. It's in the ocular part. Okay, where he is going to move it aside a little bit and back, and then tie it off. And then I will have stitches in the corner of my eye. I guess. I might make a video, you never know, this weekend showing you. You never know. I have a real hard time with my depth perception, especially driving. Driving forward isn't too bad, but backing up, it looks like I'm right at the next car and I've got almost a car length. I have a real hard time with depth perception, so this is going to help that. My peripheral vision is not good. It's going to help that. This was what he's saying anyway. He uses a lot of big words, and I kind of looked him up. It says, I feel the patient will need surgery at this time to help correct this non-accommodative component and improve vision, amblyopia, depth perception, and peripheral vision. Recommend a 6.5 millimeter recession of the left medial rectus with displacement of the tendon inferiorly, which is behind, to try and correct some of her hypertropia on that side also. So, I can't see. I've never been able to see good far away and close up, even with bifocals. You guys notice this when I'm trying to read, like, lipstick. Read the names off of lipsticks and stuff. I can't do it because the writing is too small for me. I cannot read it. I can't see far away either. And it's really, really getting a lot worse. Just within the last 6 months, probably getting a lot worse. So, I'm going to have surgery. He told me I have to be there. We are an hour and a half away from the hospital that I go to. We have to be there at 5:30, so we have to leave here at 4 o'clock Friday morning, which sucks royally. So my mom is not happy about that. My cousin is coming and she's going to take us because I won't be able to drive. So she's going to take us. My mom will take us out for lunch, which I don't know if I'll want to eat lunch or not, but she'll take my cousin out. I'll take a pillow. So the doctor told me it would be like, I'd be in surgery like an hour, hour and a half. You know, and then I have recovery time, time before that, and, you know, getting all checked in, all that kind of stuff. So I would guess we'd be home noonish, 1 o'clock, maybe. I don't know. But, you know, I tend to want to sleep all the time after I have, the whole day away after I have anesthesia. And I have a very difficult airway. I already told them that, which is kind of scary for me, you know, because the doctors here know how to treat my airway. They don't. So that's always a little scary for me too, but they'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. So anyway, I found out I was supposed to work on Thursday. I found out that the lady is not going to be there Thursday, so I'm going to, and we're closed on Monday because of the holiday. It's Columbus Day or something. I don't know. We must be closed a lot. And so I'm going to start work on Tuesday instead of Thursday, which is okay with me because of all this stuff going on. You know, the surgery and I've got 3 tests this week. I just took 1. So I've still got 2 tests to take before my surgery. So things are, you know, iffy around here. Wish me luck. I'm sure I won't need it, but you know, I'm just a little nervous. That's why I wanted to talk to you guys. I'm starting to get a little panicky about it. You know, this is my eyesight, and I've always said, as much as I love to read, I absolutely love to read books, that would be the worst thing to happen to me. I could lose my speech. I could lose my hearing, but don't let me lose my eyesight. And that's scary, you know, especially with the glaucoma and this. But hopefully this is going to improve things dramatically. I will let you know. And I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you. For those of you that have stuck with me till the end of this, thank you so much. If you haven't already, go on over and sign up for that giveaway that I'm doing. That is over on the, I can't remember, the 18th, I'm thinking. So go on over and sign up, and I will talk to you guys very soon. I love you guys. Bye-bye.